Kyle here to be reviewing set 75359, the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack. This set released August 1st of this year, retails for €21, with 4 minifigures, with all minifigures being exclusive to the set. A somewhat controversial decision from LEGO is including a named character in the battle pack, with the tragic goat, Captain Vaughn. The helmet printing is pretty much the same helmet print from the 332nd helmet, included in the 2020 AAT, although with the unfortunate addition of helmet holes, which are thankfully covered up by the visor. Speaking of which, you also get an orange clone helmet accessory pack in the set, which is also used for the 212 troopers in the 2022 ATTE. Not to be that Star Wars fan, but the main problem with the helmet printing is that 3 years later, it's still inaccurate. The orange on the forehead of the helmet is supposed to connect to the rest of the helmet like shown on the screen, but the printing on the forehead of the helmet is kind of scrunched up together, but still looks decent. However, a big problem with the helmet is that LEGO kind of lied about it on their website. The LEGO.com description states that Vaughn has a unique helmet, which is obviously not the case. They really should have gone with a new helmet mold to better represent Captain Vaughn's helmet from Clone Wars Season 7. The face print is the same one used for clones since 2020 with a very neutral face print, which is the best and most accurate clone face print we've ever gotten. The torso print is the standard 501st torso print from 2020, but with the addition of a badge signified that Vaughn is a captain. The back printing is a printed jetpack that I wish was a molded jetpack, since it's used frequently in Star Wars Rebels, so it would have been nice to have a physical mold, but it still works as back printing. The leg printing is again the exact same leg printing used for the 501st Legion in 2020. An accessory, Captain Vaughn has a standard LEGO Star Wars blaster. A fine addition to this set is a basic 332nd Legion Clone Trooper. The helmet is the same one used for Captain Vaughn, minus the visor, but still with the awful helmet holes. Of course, he uses the same face print. Torso print is the same used for the 501st Troopers in 2020, and the back printing as well as the leg printing are also the exact same from the 501st Troopers in 2020. For an accessory, he has a sniper. The last two minifigures in the set are jetpack troopers. The helmet, face, torso, back, and leg printing are the exact same one used for the 332nd Trooper, with the addition of the LEGO Star Wars jetpacks in blue. For an accessory, both troopers have a standard LEGO Star Wars blaster. The first build in this set is a basic turret using the newer style stud shooter that shoots like so. It's an okay inclusion. The main build of the battle pack is a swamp speeder, which I don't think we see during the Siege of Mandalore arc, but it's still cool to get nonetheless. The front of the swamp speeder is two newer style stud shooters on their sides that work really well. The shields of the swamp speeder can be rotated like so. Behind the shields are seats on either side that place minifigures to pilot the swamp speeder. The frame of the speeder is made of a clips that connect the front to the back, which is simple but effective. The engine is made of a couple of circular pieces held together by a Technic connection, with clips at either side to hold the troopers' weapons if you don't want them displayed while the troopers are driving the swamp speeder. For 21 bucks, this swamp speeder is decently sized, to be honest. The front of the instructions of a bland CG render of the set. The back of the instructions is a WinAd with a render of the robot minifigure from Series 6, ads for the new Mandalorian set, and the Book of Boba Fett's Slave 1 microfighter, ads for the new mediocre mechs, and ads for the new Yoda starfighter, the new 501st battle pack, link in the description, and an ad for this set. For 21 bucks, this set is pretty good, especially compared to the other battle packs currently available, and really puts the new 501st battle pack to shame when it comes to sheer value. The minifigures, despite the helmet holes, are good, and getting Captain Vaughn for the first time is pretty cool, since he was one of the more obscure characters from Clone Wars Season 7. Although again, they really should have gone with a new molded helmet for Captain Vaughn. But with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to stay notified for my future LEGO set reviews. Until next time, see ya.